And Mayor Ronnie Marks has departed and left, and you know, he's a big golfer. You take care of a bunch of golfers?
Yeah, we take care of a bunch of golfers, and Ron and I play golf together at Canebrake, and I've known him since I've been up here. He's a dear friend, and definitely, you know, he's been a great mayor, will be a great mayor, and he's
getting your endorsement, what you're saying.
Well, yeah, I just gave him a little bit of plug, because, I mean, of course, I'm voting for him.
Dr. Reed up here this morning coming up to take care of us, takes care of me, and we have an injury amongst us.
I know, she's talking about her elbow.
I've never been hurt before, but my elbow hurts for the past month.
Well, don't be doing that.
It. But even if I pick something up or go like this, it hurts, so I try not to just use
You said the last couple of days it's been better.
Well, it has, but it's not well.
Now, when I've been to your office, there's more women down there than men.
Well, you just like to come during that time. That's all I can say. I don't know. That's a joke. That's a little bit of humor. It's been a good morning. I walk in with a flower, and it's been good entertainment. So I'm just picking at Jamie. That's not meant derogatory whatsoever. But yeah, there's a lot of women, a lot of men. Most men procrastinate. That's why they don't come to see me. They want to put it off and take.
Oh yeah.
You know, they don't want to go. They don't want to go to the doctor. Rather be me or any other physician.
Why is that with men?
Because men procrastinate.
Well, my biggest thing was I'm going to go see Dr. Reed because I don't want to go to a doctor and get a shot.
That's something too. It's non-invasive with what we do. So most women, if they have a problem, they get it fixed. So I tell people an ounce of precaution is worth its weight in gold. So if you wait, symptoms can grow to more. You have maybe numbness. It starts out kind of just tender. It can get worse. So if you get it checked out, that's the better thing to do.
I know we've mentioned this the other times you've been up here, but it's too good of an issue not to.
Okay.
You kind of grew up a chiropractor.
Kind of somewhat like that, yeah. Because, I mean, my whole life growing up from the time my mother worked in my uncle's clinic, so I was raised in my uncle's office. And so for me, getting adjustments was like taking a drink of water. It was normal. Whereas someone that doesn't get adjusted, like, that's weird. Had a lady come in yesterday who works at a rehab facility. She's 34. She's got problems, never been adjusted. But yet she responded so quickly to what we do that it was kind of neat. And most people don't understand what it is that most chiropractors do.
With football season and practice getting ready to start too, do you also work with
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do the physicals for the kids before football and baseball and all those other things. I do a lot of muscle tests, which Gloria and I were talking about, which isolates the weakness in the area, and then if we can correct the misalignment in the back to restore the function from the brain down the spinal cord, out the nerve to the muscle.
But you can't do anything to help the brain, though, right? I mean,
there's nothing wrong with my brain.
I wasn't talking about you. Talking about me.
But with athletes, yeah, it's a sports segment. So yeah, I work a lot of athletes because if we can get them restored faster, they can run faster, jump higher, and get back on the field quicker. So just by restoring biomechanics, they can restore their ability to play better.
Makes sense.
Kind of neat, right?
Yeah, I mean...
well, listen, North Carolina State's got a chiropractor. The Patriots have got a chiropractor. The Indianapolis Colts have got one. Alabama's got one. And you know, you're a big Alabama fan, so you should know this.
Let me say that.
He knows.
Dr. Jason Reed is an Auburn fan.
I am an Auburn fan, War Eagle. I'm just going to say you right now. But I love Alabama, too. I don't discriminate that way.
I do. Good fan.
I know Alabama football is Alabama football.
You're a good
That's like saying,
we don't discriminate on this program against anybody or anything unless I don't like them.
That's right. That's why I love you.
Unless I don't like them.
That's right.
And if I don't like them, they ain't up here.
That's true. I want to apologize. Last time I was on here, I made a comment about LSU, that guy over there cooking, and I said I didn't like LSU.
No, it was good though.
Oh, I know, but I do like LSU.
You don't have to apologize to him.
Well, I like LSU better than I do Auburn.
We'll see. Fair enough.
A lot of SEC
let's talk about
too.
a few things, Donnie, while we're up here and Zach's laying up in bed watching, getting his blood pressure down. There's some new, by the way, Auburn spoke yesterday.
Yes, and actually, they were the winner, I think, of the SEC Media Day.
So far. The big dogs come in town today, Bama. I tell you what, looking at Auburn's schedule, they got a pretty tough schedule. Opening Clemson at Mississippi State. I'm thinking Auburn may go 3-8, something like that.
I think Auburn's going. If the max they'll lose is 3 games.
The less, that's all they'll lose?
That's the max they'll lose,
Max they'll lose.
He's saying 9-3.
I think they'll be,
I think they'll be pretty good this year. I mean, and then you got Mettenberg at LSU. They all big dogs supposed to come in there. How does LSU play against the humiliation of last year's beat down by the mighty Crimson Tide? 21-0 when LSU crossed the 50-yard line one time.
Yeah, but it's like Spurrier said. It's like Spurrier said. You know,
Spurrier ain't coaching.
It's harder to win the SEC championship than it is a national championship. Just ask old little Nick.
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I know. He posted that on our Facebook page.
Hurry back, Zach.
Yeah, hurry back, Zach.
Hurry back, Zach.
And Dr. Reed, let me know something about this. Let's talk about some of these new rules. I wasn't aware of this, too. It's not only just the kickoff from the 35. There are other, the punting.
Yeah, the punting rule is a bad rule.
You think so?
That won't last. That won't last because everybody jumps, you know? Come on, that's a stupid
But, I mean, the onside kick. Now, what's the deal? You cannot to the ground. The ball flies in the air, and as a result, high-packed impact. You know, something about the onside kick now. You can't drive it into the ground? Is that what they're saying?
No, that's the only way you can do an onside kick. It has to hit the ground before
blocking a punt, you're no longer allowed to leap over the blockers?
That's the problem. That's the rule that'll be changed, I think. I don't think that rule will last.
They just want them to leave their feet.
You know, Saban had a part to do with some of that because, you know, he's the one that did the rule way back whenever you jumped over the lineman to block the field goal. And we did it, and we got penalized for it, and Auburn got that extra kick and beat us.
All right, if a player's helmet comes off during a play, that player must leave the game for one play right after that. That's a new rule they've started.
And I don't mind that rule because half of them only keep one.
On that punt return, you only get a 1-yard halo instead of a 2-yard halo this year.
More excitement.
Which means you can't. They usually give you 2 yards. Now you only got 1.
Right, which I'm glad of that.
Yeah, didn't y'all rough us last year on a punt return in a championship game?
No.
Yeah, I believe so.
No.
Oh, I believe so. I believe so.
That's that brain issues.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's 45 and binge drinking, right?
So anyway, SEC football. When will they come out with the ratings? The AP and the other coaches.
I think the AP's already set out. The power rankings already there for the SEC.
Everybody's got USC 1 or LSU 1.
Right, and then someone has Alabama number 1.
No, we don't want to be number 1 till the end.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do a season-long picture right now since Jason's up here too.
What are we doing?
How do you see the final ratings coming in here? What do you think? I know you're going to predict LSU number 1.
I predict LSU 1.
At the end of the year or now?
I predict them now and at the end of the year because our biggest game is going to be at Auburn and playing Alabama at our stadium.
And y'all play Arkansas where?
At Arkansas. I'm not worried about Arkansas. They got a lot of changes. So.
All right, Mr. Auburn Knight, what are you predicting?
For number 1?
Yeah, at the end of the year.
End of the year?
SEC, rather.
SEC. Yeah. It's going to be. See, I could be nice to say Alabama. That'd make you happy. And I can say Auburn. It's the toss-up. It's one of those. SEC is tough football. It's so hard. You can't say.
Well, okay. What about this? A&M's got to play the last 6 national champions.
A&M's going to.
And Georgia don't have to play a single one of them.
And that's what I put on my blog yesterday. I was talking about which team out of Missouri and Texas A&M.
You're blogging?
Yeah, which team out of Texas A&M, from Texas A&M and Missouri, which one will make it to the SEC championship first? And although Texas A&M is doing better in recruiting, they have to play in the West, which gives them a harder schedule than it would Missouri. I think Missouri has.
All right, let's go back to this Sandusky thing right quick. Are they going to take that statue down?
They should take it down. I mean, he knew about it. It's got to come down.
What do you think,
Lucky
Dr.
they still got a program.
Well, yeah.
It's ugly.
It got to go.
All right, with that in mind,
What does everyone think of when they see it?
I want to go to a comment yesterday. We interviewed all-time Alabama great number 25, the Roadrunner himself from Muscle Shoals High School, Dennis Holman. Dennis went on to play in NFL 6 rings. We'll give y'all off-the-cuff 30-minute interview with him come up later, but he had some comments to say about Joe Paterno was a great friend of his, by the way, and I didn't know that. We'll come back with him right now and do that, then we'll wind up in the kitchen. Let's go hear what Dennis has to say from Florence yesterday, and we'll be right back. Y'all hang on for a second.